Veterans living with MS don't have to face it alone. Discover how creating a strong support network can help you stay connected, empowered, and prepared to manage everyday life. Welcome to Ask an MS Expert program. My name is Emily Riley, and I am your moderator for today. I am a proud wife of a retired Air Force veteran, a new mom, a certified personal trainer who creates and teaches adaptive fitness classes for the MS community, and I've been living with MS for over 20 years. Today, I'll be asking our expert the questions that you want answered on topics impacting veterans affected by MS. MS navigators are here throughout the live program, answering questions and providing resources in the comments. Living with MS, it can be difficult. Sometimes it feels like no one understands what you're going through. And for veterans, leaving the military life and adjusting to civilian life can make things feel even more lonely. But having support from family, friends, and your community can help you feel connected, cared for, and ready to take on each day. Joining us today to talk about how to create support networks is Bethany Ferguson, spinal cord injury coordinator and social worker at VA MS Centers of Excellence East. Bethany has several years of experience supporting veterans and their families in navigating medical issues, accessing resources, and navigating the VA system. Welcome, Bethany. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Hello, thanks for having me.
I am so glad that we're talking about this topic today. Having a support system can really help people feel less alone, and it can have a positive impact on mental health. So let's get right into it. Bethany, can you tell us a little bit, what is a support network?
Sure, I'd be happy to. A support network is made of family members, friends, and community members who are willing to support you. This is something that you create for yourself by you. These people get it. They're people that you can turn to in times of need and or in a crisis, or even for simple things. Talk to about your day, going out for lunch, daily updates, or something more crisis oriented, such as calling if you have an appointment or a need to go to the hospital. They understand your needs and they offer for help.
Awesome. So important to have that, and it can kind of look different for every single person. So, why is building a support network so important for veterans living with MS?
Sure, it's very important for veterans with MS. It can really be a game changer. When you're used to having that camaraderie and structure that you have within the military, and then you go to manage life with a chronic illness like MS, it can feel very isolating, especially when you're used to having, that team network around you. So veterans with MS might struggle to ask for help, to
Mhm.
communicate those needs, and to know to build that network because they're so used to having that, based off of their work experience and their life experience. So it's definitely a gap that needs to be filled. It's not just about having people around, it's about having people around you that get it too, that you feel comfortable going to in a time of vulnerability. And that can really be difficult for some of our veterans who are used to not having to ask for support or admit those vulnerabilities, understandably so.
Absolutely. Okay, so what kinds of people or resources or tools should be a part of a solid support system for veterans with MS?
Sure. So friends, family members, those that you can go to that will listen without judgment, right? But
Mhm.
also that could include, people that you might meet in the community through different community events, neighbors, even a hospital or clinic team that you come to become very comfortable with, a counselor, a social worker. These are all people that can be a part of your network that you can reach out to for help. And they can be built up, through veterans organizations like the PVA or the National MS Society, of course, and or through your local Department of Veterans Affairs.
Yeah, no, it's so important to get connected to people who kind of have that shared experience. And if they're a veteran too, that would be really, really amazing. Um, Now, I'm sure with your experience of working with veterans living with MS that you probably have some success stories. And so, can you share a success story where a strong support network made a meaningful difference in a veteran's life living with MS?
Yes, yes, I definitely can. I work with a veteran who lives with his wife, who also has her own, medical needs, and together with their church network and with their adult children, they've built up a really nice schedule where the veterans' needs are always being met through the adult children rotating through, as well as the church members as well. So things like meals, grocery shopping, of transportation to and from appointments are all met so that the veteran's wife can attend to her own needs and she has time to also attend a caregiver support group. So with them all working together, not only is the veteran able to get his daily needs met, but his wife is able to also attend to her needs, which helps her refill her cup to do for him. So altogether, they've really built a nice, net through their family and through their community.